Ready? All right, Chief Travis Griffith here. Behind me is the intersection of Jomar and Childress. At about 14 minutes after 4 o'clock, the San Angelo Police Department responded to this intersection in regards to a unknown disturbance, and officers did arrive to locate a shooting victim. That is a male subject that we're still working through getting all the ins and outs sorted out, so we're not going to be able to release anything on the age or information on the shooting victim. Is being treated at an area hospital. We do have our crime scene investigators and our criminal investigations division with our detectives on scene that we start to sort through all this information. And as we know more, we're going to let you know more. Right now, we don't have anything that we can put out that would be a threat to the neighborhood, that we feel like anything that would be of a threat has already surpassed and gone and left the area. And so if we learn more on that, we will update that, meaning that if we find something out that, hey, we have some sort of a viable threat, then we will report that. I don't see anything that indicates it. So if you live in this general vicinity, know that we have a lot of police officers that are looking well beyond the area that we have kind of cordoned off, and you should feel safe in that regards. As we move forward, we have some of the best investigators. We're going to walk through what's happening here and what occurred, and we'll provide more information when that is applicable based off of the totality of the crime, what we're actually investigating, and what we have to release that would be helpful to the case. Does that make sense? I will answer any basic questions that I possibly can, and I will preface that this is all subject to change based off of what we're learning very early in this, right? So this is just what we know right now. Yes, sir.
Chief, y'all just got done having a press conference about 2 drive-by shootings. Was this a drive-by? Was it related to those other shootings?
So the question is a connection to the 2 other drive-bys that occurred in the last 4 or 5 days? At this time, it's too early to know, right? We don't know. We're going to investigate every angle of this and find out if there is a connection. But right now, I can't tell you if it is or isn't.
One suspect in custody at the moment?
We have some folks that are detained. That doesn't mean that they're, we don't know what their level of involvement is. Right now, probably be treating more as witnesses than anything, but I mean, we're still working through a very infant stages of this investigation. It's fluid, so we'll see where that takes us.
How long do you expect the area to be blocked off so we can tell people to stay away?
Yeah, the question is how long will the time frame be blocked off here? I can't tell you that. So if we find out exactly where and what crime exactly is being anywhere from a homicide to an aggravated assault, right? That's a pretty broad area. So if we find out that this is of a very, very serious nature, then we're going to have to work through that, and it will take us longer to process for what it takes and what we find and combing through and make sure we leave no stone unturned. So to answer your question succinctly, we don't have an estimate on that. Right now, what we believe we have the general vicinity contained as to where what took place would have happened, and we'll continue to work through that to find out what we learn from the citizens and witnesses and those that we have involved right now. And again, when it's appropriate based off of what we're looking at, if we develop a suspect that is, whether he's here or there or she, whatever it might be, then we'll start getting that information out to you when it's appropriate based off of the needs of the case, and making sure that we follow what's more important is, justice in this case, and finding leads that are going to lead to that. So sometimes that means we tell you early because it's applicable and needed for safety reasons, and sometimes that means we need to sit back and start trying to track this person down and not have everybody pointing fingers at them right now. Does that make sense? Okay, so when we get more information out there, we'll let you know, and I thank y'all guys for being out here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.